Sasquatch. Afterbirth. Oh, no, you didn't, you motherfucking piece of shit cocksucker. Mark my fucking words. I'm coming for you. Oh, no. There is a new bug or exploit or hack, I don't know what you want to call it, on YouTube. Here's how it works. Someone enters the chat room, okay? They found a way that it must be a certain sequence of characters that they type in the chat. For some bizarre reason, it breaks the coding of the YouTube chat room, and the chat permanently freezes and cannot be unfrozen. You could try restarting your stream. You could try closing the chat, opening the chat, changing the settings of the chat. It doesn't work. The chat's frozen. The only way to get the chat to work again is to end the stream and create a totally new stream. So you might say, well, what are you going to do about it, right? Well, the only thing that I can do about it in the short term is to set the chat to a 1-week sub mode. At least in this case, these idiots who are trying to come and troll and freeze the chat can't talk because obviously none of them were subbed to my channel before this exploit was found. So it does suck because there's going to be newcomers who likely will come in and want to chat, and they're not going to be able to. Yup, it did. It looks like chat is frozen again on the YouTube side out of nowhere. And the weird part is we are on 1-week sub mode, which means someone must have come in with an account older than a week to do it. So all I can do then is completely remake the stream for the final hour, which I'm okay with doing. What we'll do is let me pause the recording, and then we will end the stream and start a second stream. And it should, I guess I'll have to do 2-week sub mode and see what happens. See if it fixes it. Yeah. Okay. Very dumb. Yeah, I think chat's frozen again. So 3-month sub mode doesn't work. I guess we got to go 4 months. Again, until we find how long this person's been subbed to me. So Haley did a £2 super chat, says, if I buy a membership, can I chat? Sadly, Haley, the answer is no. I have to have the chat on 6-month sub mode because of the trolling nonsense that has happened. I know it's horrible because I don't like having it on at all. I think it's terrible. I want everyone to be able to talk. But when we have it off, people come into the chat and literally freeze the chat. And then no one can talk. And the only way I can fix it is to start a totally new stream from scratch, which is terrible. Because then everyone has to migrate over to a stream. Then they just do it again. Then they do it again. So since I went over to this 6-month sub-only mode, it seems to have fixed this problem. Unreal. Okay, guys, we're going live on this next stream. Here we go. So once again, guys, this is 1-year sub-only mode. Only people who've been subscribed to the channel for a whole year can even talk. I have absolutely no clue if this is going to help. I mean, I hope it does, but you can't guarantee anything, right? Because YouTube is so inept at what they do. I mean, I can't imagine how bad can you be at your job? And it's been over 2 weeks, and have they touched it and fixed it? Of course not. Why would they do some work over there? That's too hard. Let's be honest. Let's take a look at today how we've done when it comes to attendance, engagement, and support, shall we? Attendance was solid throughout. Seriously, it was. We had over 200 to 300 viewers on YouTube all day. Now, it went up and down. Obviously, it fluctuated a ton depending on the amount of idiots who were messing with the stream, which is messed up. You know, if people weren't messing with the stream, we probably would have had consistently more viewers. But the fact that I had to redo the stream 2 to 3 times earlier, that's always going to negatively affect you, and there's nothing I can do about that. I also want to talk about it and to give them attention, but, you know, it's just a fact. And I do have some updates for everyone tonight before we get started that are very important updates. So I hope that everyone is here and paying attention. Is everyone here? Actually, did the chat freeze already? It might have, actually. Actually, I think it did. Let's do a test. It did. So, here's the deal. I'm going to turn off the music, everybody. Here's what I need everyone to do. Everyone who's in the YouTube chat right now, this Bucketeer guy just froze the chat, okay? But here's the thing. Whenever these people troll me, they can't help themselves. They literally can't control themselves whatsoever. And what I mean by that is they will always actively be their own downfall because they can't stop talking. They can't stop yapping. They can't stop giving information out because ultimately the reason that they're trolling is to get attention and to try to get some kind of rise or notoriety out of what they're doing. Bucketeer is literally in the detractor chat right now talking, and I've seen everything that he said, and I know exactly how he's shutting down my chat. So, we're going to try a little experiment, okay? Here's what we're going to do. Everyone who's jumping on the stream right now, we're going to do DSP Tries It live with the chat. Are you ready? I have just removed slow mode from my chat. Here's what I need all of you to do, and this is not an exaggeration. Everyone who is watching my stream live right now, okay? And you notice the chat is frozen because Bucketeer used this exploit to freeze my YouTube chat. We have 80 people on stream right now, and the more people that join, I'm going to ask you to do this. I need you to spam the chat right now with a bunch of characters and just keep going. Even if it means copy pasting, all you got to do is just go message, 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 message. You have to hit the chat with an incredible amount of messages. Because Bucketeer idiotically just said in the detractor chat that he tried using this same chat freeze exploit on big YouTubers, and it works. But what happens is because they have thousands of viewers, the viewers keep chatting, oh, it's not working, and the actual influx of messages actually kickstarts the system. It's like a clogged pipe, and all of a sudden there's so much shit that's clogged behind the pipe, the pressure just punk, and it just comes out and unclogs the pipe, you see? So that's what I need you guys to do. We only have 100 viewers, so it might be really hard to get it to actually work, but it might work. If everyone just spams the chat nonstop with 1 million characters, like I'm just doing a bunch of single H's, and if we all hit it with hundreds of messages within a minute, the chat might actually unfreeze. It might not, and if it doesn't, that's okay. But always these people, they just can't help themselves. They have to blab. They can't keep their fucking mouths shut because the reason that they're actually doing this is because they want attention. So it's the only reason that they'd ever do it is to go brag in a detractor chat or to try to get someone to watch what they're doing. Do you understand? So maybe we can unclog the chat. Maybe we can't. I'll talk with you guys for 5-10 minutes here. I need to keep asking you guys to do it. I'm serious. Don't stop. Like, literally, just keep typing, single or double characters and hitting return and just going, hit. And if we unclog the chat, great. And if we don't, we don't. But at least we're trying something. I've already tried to contact YouTube via, Twitter, X. They blew me off with the first attempt. We did it! We unclogged it! Chat is unclogged! No fucking way we did it! We fucking did it! Fuck you, Bucketeer, you stupid lip dick piece of shit, because you're such a fucking moron. You exposed the way to stop the chat freeze. Fuck you, bitch! Ha 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 ha! You stupid fucking bitch. You're so dumb. You're so impossibly dumb, you fucked yourself. So now every time the chat freezes, everyone, just spam it. Just spam it. That's for now, the temporary way to fix it. And it sucks because he's probably going to try to keep doing it over and over. But now I know his name. Someone right now sent me Bucketeer's YouTube account. And it's him and 2 of his fucking friends. And we're going to ban all of them to make sure they can no longer ever chat. And that's the end of it. But as you can see, if we all spam the chat like we just did, we can actually unfreeze it ourselves just by spamming. Okay? But I've already contacted YouTube and I'm working on getting the word out about this so that everyone finds out who's doing it and they get permanently banned from YouTube. As in IP ban. So we'll see what happens, okay? But you guys saw we unfroze it. So if we keep spamming, we will unfreeze it. But that's the thing. We all have to keep spamming. Like, we all have to sit here just spamming, like, single characters. I don't know if it's, like, a single character or double, because you guys are spamming, like, multiple characters, and it worked. And also, basically, the person who's doing it has to be able to talk in the chat. So that's why they found someone who apparently has a 3-year sub to my channel. So if I can figure out who that is as well, I'm going to ban them too. So I need to know Bucketeer's account. I need to know his friends' accounts, because he's already talked about them. And if we find out this 3-year motherfucker, we'll ban him, and that'll be the end of that shit. But we need to be able to actively keep unfreezing the chat. And it sucks, because it looks like we have to spam like crazy to get it unfrozen. No, I'm not going to take him to court. I'm just going to ban him from my fucking channel so he'll move on and go harass somebody else. Because there's no point. He's just wasting everyone's fucking time here. Like, this is such a fart in the wind blip. Something that will not affect me at all long term. It's just an annoyance right now, and I just want this fucker to move on now so that we can actually be normal, you know? I'm not going to put up with this. I'm 44 years old. I have no time for bullshit from limp dick losers who have no lives on the internet. Because he already confessed, really the reason that he first wanted to do it was to make money. He tried to actually get YouTube to pay him. He was going to, like, almost ransom YouTube with, like, a bounty to tell them about the thing. But he had no idea how to contact a human at YouTube, so he just talked to a bunch of AI people who said, we don't know what you're talking about, so they ignored him. So now what he's going to do is try to find, you know, people to harass. And hopefully, you know, he'll harass enough that he gets attention out of it, because I guess he realizes he can't make money doing it anymore. So he's going to continue to just do this awful stuff to people just to try to get attention, because he has no fucking life. He's a complete waste of life. How do I know his dick is limp? Because if it wasn't, he'd go out and use it, and he wouldn't be sitting behind his computer freezing people's YouTube chats. It's that simple. If he had a function, if he was good looking, if he was healthy, if he was affluent, if he had a life, he wouldn't be sitting around trolling people on the fucking internet. Normal people don't do that. It's only losers. Okay? So we did unfreeze it, but now it froze again, and it hasn't unfrozen. I don't know if you guys are still doing it or not. So if you don't know, we found the way to unfreeze the frozen chat, everybody. Lots more people are actually joining right now. No, it's not fixed. It's just we know how to unclog it. It's just never going to be permanent. This is the problem. The person can keep reclogging the pipe. That's the problem. They outright explained all of it. This Bucketeer idiot explained it all over in the detractor chat. He's like, so I was at a big YouTuber. They had, like, you know, 20, 30,000 viewers. And I kept freezing the chat. But the thing is, so many people would then type because they were upset it was frozen that it would unclog. And then it wasn't long lasting, so it didn't really help. You see what I'm saying? But they've also exposed the fact that, yes, you have to have someone in the chat that can actually talk in it. So right now, if I did 4-year sub-only mode, which probably would have 10 people who could actually talk in the chat, he wouldn't be able to freeze the chat. But it wouldn't matter, because how many people are 4 years sub to DSP Gaming? Not very many, you see? So it kind of sucks, but what are you going to do? He's just going to keep redoing it. So what we need to do is get him banned from the channel, which is why I need his information, so I can ban him and his buddies. Because there's a few of them. It's him and 2 or 3 of his buddies that are doing it over and over. So once we have that information, they're done. They're toast. And I'm going to report them. I'm going to report them to everyone. Not just to fucking YouTube. I'm going to make sure that everyone knows who they are. So everyone bans them from their channel permanently, so no one has this ever happen to them. DSP Glazer says he's got all the information. He's going to send me an email right now. Thank you, DSP Glazer. Please do. Let's get this. Because to be honest, there's no point with me starting the game tonight until we fix this shit. Like, what's the point of me starting? Because we're never going to be able to talk. And we're not going to be able to enjoy the end of the game because this is all anyone's going to be fucking talking about. So we need to get this fixed, right? We do. And the thing is, right now I could remake the stream, but he's just gonna clog it again. So I need to know who it is. Where is the information? See, the problem is I don't know whose chat this was, because someone sent me the detractor chat, and here it is, all the evidence. But I don't know whose channel this is. I can't tell. I need to know whose channel this idiot is talking in so I could get him. Because it says it's at Bucketeer, but I don't believe it. And I think I already banned Bucketeer. Let me find out here. Let's see. Yep, this is him. So his YouTube channel's at Bucketeer, everybody. He wants to fuck with me. We'll fuck with him. It's at Bucketeer, Bucketeer. He is the person who has taken public credit in my detractor chats for freezing people's chats, not just mine, but big YouTubers and others, okay? Right now, he is claiming it's him, so he should be the one held accountable. I believe I already banned him from my chat. Oh, no, I didn't. Fuck him. I didn't even ban him. Now you're banned, bitch. I didn't even know I hadn't banned him yet, because I swear I saw that name in my chat, and I guess I hadn't. Well, he's fucking banned now, that's for sure. So that's him. 34 videos. Man, I want to take a look at this guy's content. Oh, man, this guy's a real winner. Chat's unfrozen. Hello, everyone. If you keep typing, it should unfreeze, okay? So I banned Bucketeer from the channel. He's fucking gone. But his butt buddies are still around, and we got to figure out who they are so that we can also ban them, and then they won't be able to do this to the channel anymore, okay? I mean, I don't know how possibly fucking stupid you could be that you literally publicly admitted to it. I have all the screenshots. You admitted to doing it. And now we have your YouTube channel and everything. You're a complete moron. He's in the Raw Phil chat. Okay, there you go. It was Raw Phil's chat. What a shocking twist that it would be Raw Phil involved with this, right? Oh. Now, let's think about this even bigger picture, everyone. You ready for this? This guy is directly involved with Raw Phil. Oh, Raw Phil, the guy who actually illegally restreams me every day and tells everyone to come watch his version of my content. So now you're involved with freezing my chat, which means you're disrupting my business, and now you're stealing my business. That's 2 strikes, buddy. Not only are you stealing my fucking business, but now you're actually hindering my business. I think there's a nice lawsuit coming for you, you dumb motherfucker. I really think there is. Because now I've had enough. I really am starting to get fed the fuck up with these fucking loserish, pimple-faced internet dweebs who think they can fuck with me. I've had enough of your shit. And if you're allowing that guy in your chat and you're harboring him and you're actually promoting, oh yeah, freeze Phil's chat, guess what? Legal liability, bitch. You're fucked, man. These fucking people on the internet have no clue about fucking reality. They don't, because for so many years they felt so protected because they think, I'm on the internet, I'm anonymous. You're not. You're not anonymous. Right now, YouTube can track any channel. They can find out where you are. They find out your IP address and all that shit. They know who you are. If you received a $1 payment from YouTube, they have your information. They know who you are. It's not harboring of trolls. It's harboring of actual illegal activities. That's the problem. Trolling is one thing. Illegal activities are another. Shall we look at this? I mean, I'm kind of bored. I guess what we'll do tonight, this may be a different kind of stream, right? You want to hang out and do this? Fuck this. Fuck Resident Evil. We'll beat it another night. Nah, now I'm worked up. You work up fucking DSP. Nah, now, you know, you wake the fucking sleeping dragon, man. No. Let's go. Let's turn this shit off. Let's get my fucking PC hooked back up. Oh, brother. Let's fucking do this shit. Fuck this guy. I'm cooking him. Let's go. DSP Glazier became a member. He says, Raw Phil had 2,000 viewers freezing chat this morning. Raw Phil better get a fucking lawyer. Raw Phil better get a fucking lawyer, is all I'm going to say. Better be ready for what's coming. You're going to harbor that kind of behavior? Again, it's one thing if you are restreaming me. It's another thing if you're actively involved with freezing my fucking chat, and now I can't interact with my viewers, and you're hindering my product and my ability to do business. That's illegal. You're cooked. Okay? Get your fucking money together that you stole from me, from your restreams of my content, okay? And you start rubbing those few shekels you got together, because you're going to fucking need it. Do you understand me? You're going to need it. Sorry to those who wanted to see the end of Resident Evil tonight, but this most definitely takes precedent. We're going to roast this motherfucker right now, okay? But everyone who's in chat right now, 261 viewers on YouTube, the chat froze because this guy is so mad now that we figured him out, and I'm about to fucking expose him, that he's going to keep freezing the chat. Keep spamming the chat, and it unclogs the pipes. That's what we do, okay? $1 super chat. He says, does this mean it'll finally be over with this chat freeze shit? The thing is, this isn't a solution. This is me exposing who's fucking doing it to the internet so that people will now know. There you go, it unfroze. So we just did it in a minute, less than a minute. So every time the chat freezes, guys, just go crazy spamming, it unfreezes. That's how we solve it from now on. We did it. We figured it out, okay? That's how we solve it. There you go. And it sucks that we have to do that, but hey, fuck him. Until this guy gets so tired of it because it's never going to stick, fuck this guy right up his fucking asshole. We are the roto-rooter that shoves it up the butthole of the detractors. That's right. Again, if the chat freezes, just spam it, and the chat will unclog within 30 to 60 seconds. But you have to keep spamming the chat, and it unclogs it. That's how it fixes, because he's doing it. He's mad. The guy's fucking so butthurt, he's going to keep doing it. Fuck him. Unclog that chat. All right, are we ready? He's really upset because we're about to show his YouTube channel. Wait till you get this. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the guy who's freezing everyone's YouTube chats. Are you ready for this? You're going to love this. Well, it froze. Hold on. Here it is. This is the guy who him and his butt buddies are clogging everyone's YouTube chats. This is him. Okay? So you might say, who is this guy? Good fucking question. Let me ask you a question, everybody. Okay? Really, let me ask you a question. What kind of person do you think has all the time in the world to fuck around on the internet like a loser and find an exploit that freezes YouTube chats? This fucking guy. Right here. This is the guy. Bucketeer, 739 subscribers, 34 fucking videos. Wow. Look at the videos he has. Meet Roblox's disgusting journalist. He has CP. The worst company of all time. Wow, look at this quality. Look at this quality video he made. That's totally not AI. That's totally not an AI-generated video. Look, here it is. Here it is him actually claiming credit. You're fucking kidding me. You're kidding me. He claimed credit. Say goodbye to your chat, Steak Nation. Here's the evidence. Look at this guy. Hey, Phil, wrong guy. Not the wrong guy, because he claimed credit 2 weeks ago. Right here. Publicly on his fucking YouTube page, which I'm documenting right now on the internet, dumbass. Completely exposed from his own fucking posts. Done. You're fucked. For the record, I am not going to refresh this page because he very well might go and delete this post now to try to act like, oh, I deleted the evidence that I did it. But there's his evidence right fucking there. So I'm not going to be doing anything. I'm just going to leave that there. So there it is in black and white that he did it. He claimed that he was in Raw Phil's chat tonight, claiming the credit for it. There it goes. Chat just unfroze again. So now we know how to fix it. The problem is, again, this guy will just keep doing it. We have to figure out specifically who he is. I did ban him, right? Oh, I didn't? Well, now I did. Oh, wait. That's the DSP Reacts channel. Hold on a second. Okay, he is banned. So it's his butt buddies who are doing it. And when I say butt buddies, I don't mean to be offensive to gay people. It's just me in the motion being upset at this idiot. So his two buddies in bullshit, I guess we could call them, right? His buddies in bullshit, that they're doing this over and over. And whoever they are, we got to find out who they are so that we can ban them from my channel too. So we need to figure that out. All right? By the way, I should know if you guys give me their names, I can see all the participants right now in chat. So maybe I can search for these because everyone here is a regular. I'm looking right now. Regular. Okay, there's a few people who aren't regulars. So maybe if I ban some of these people who aren't the regulars, those are the people who are doing it.
We think we got a rat in the house.
I guarantee we got a rat in the house.
There's a few people who are suspect. I'm going to check them out right now because there's a few people here who are definitely suspect right now. And I'm trying to figure out who it is because if I ban these people, we might stop this person from spamming the chat. But I'm not sure who it could be. And the moment you do, one of these people in chat is freezing the chat again. So as I figure out who it is and I ban them, they're cooked. They can't do it anymore. But I got to figure out who it is. Some of these are sock accounts. I actually recognize this one. Yep, this is bullshit. Get rid of this one. Goodbye. Here's an account, only one follower, never posted, has existed since 2006, and mysteriously just joined my chat room. Gee, I wonder what that one's here for, right? Yeah, I'm sure that's a legit viewer, right? Uh-huh, whatever you say. Sometimes it's hard. Like, this guy's a legit gamer. He has a legit channel. He used to post up videos 100 years ago. I don't think he's posted up videos in a very long time. Yeah, 3 to 4 years ago was the last time this guy actually posted up videos. So could it be him? It could be. It's mysterious. I'm finding all accounts that have existed since 2006. What is that about? Every account that I don't recognize, I look it up, and they've all been around since 2006. Huh? That doesn't really doesn't really make much sense, does it? How are they all 2006 accounts? I'll tell you how, because they're hacked. We got someone who's actively going around hacking old YouTube accounts and then using them for these malicious purposes. 100%. 2007. No videos for 13 years. Yeah, get out. You're not real. These are all stolen accounts. So if I inadvertently ban someone, okay, and you're a legit viewer, you can always email me at darksidephil@hotmail.com and I can investigate later. But for now, I do have to ban some of these accounts just on the sake of trying to see if I can figure out who the ones are that are freezing the chat over and over. And once I do get them, they can't freeze it anymore. Perfect. Guess what? So Skeletor did a super chat. He's deleted his post recruiting old DSP gaming accounts that can chat. He was also stupid enough to link his Discord. I screenshotted that. If you need it, send it all. Send it all. I need this data. I'm going to submit it. This guy's cooked. Got him. Got him. Red-handed. Got the evidence. I'm not going to post it up, but I've got the evidence right there, right in front of me. I'm staring at it. DSP made it so you can need a YouTube channel that has been subbed to him for 7 days to chat. There's the link to his Discord. If you have an account that you, and then it cuts off, if you have an account you can talk in DSP's chat and you want to troll him, send it to me, and I'll give you the code on how to freeze it. So he publicly admitted it. Here it is. And he posted up his Discord, and it links to his YouTube channel. Nice try, bitch boy. So we know the culprit. We have the evidence documented. Okay? So now what do we do with it? That's the question. We know who's done it. We know who's publicly claiming that the actual evidence, you know, we have them red-handed. 1,000,000%. We know their YouTube account. We have their Discord. Now what do we do with it? Right? Who do we give it to? What authority? How do we escalate? Who do we put it to? I would give it direct to YouTube, but does anyone think YouTube will do anything with it? How do you talk to someone at YouTube? They're just a bunch of bots. You know what I'm saying? They're literally just a bunch of bots. There's no humans there who will respond. That's all I can say. Like I said, I'm not going to continuously do this all night. What I will say is, thank you all. Okay? Great support tonight. Thank you for helping me. So we know the culprit. The culprit is literally this guy named Bucketeer. He didn't get attention from me. He got attention from my detractors. So if my detractors would just mind their own business and shut the fuck up about anything, it never would have been a big deal. But because they kept emphasizing it, making videos about it, talking about it, it gave them video coverage, basically, you know, gave them stuff to make. So this guy got attention. So he's like, oh, I'm going to keep trying to do it. Well, Phil keeps increasing his sub-only mode. Well, then I'm going to find people who have been sub to him for a long time. We'll see what happens. I'm going to make a video about it tonight. Really, I am. I'm about to, and I'm about to make it my featured video on the channel. And we'll see what happens. If anyone takes action, if anyone passes the information along to someone, like I've been monitoring my X account all night, and outside of the initial response that YouTube gave me, they never responded again. So YouTube probably is just going to ignore me like they always do and not actually do anything about it. So hopefully if I make a video about it, it'll get, you know, how do they say? What's the word? Not echoed, not, what's the, amplified. The issue will get amplified. And then someone will eventually look into it and try to figure out what in the hell is going on. Alrighty, everybody. Good evening and welcome to the stream. How y'all doing? Welcome, welcome. Good evening and welcome to the conclusion of Resident Evil Code Veronica X for real this time. And the reason I say that, tonight we are actually going to do it no matter what. It doesn't matter what happens. It doesn't matter if things freeze because it likely will. We're still finishing the game tonight. Just so everyone on the YouTube side knows, I've already posted up the message. Yes, the YouTube chat's likely going to freeze tonight. It froze 17,000 times earlier today. You unfreeze freeze it by spamming the chat when it freezes. I'm serious. Like, if it freezes, if everyone spams, then we can fix it. But chances are it's going to freeze. If you contribute in any way tonight on the YouTube side, like a super chat or a membership, I can still see it. I actually have opened a special window. They call it fan funding, and it shows contributions. Okay? I can still shout them out, and I can still interact, just that the chat is likely going to freeze, and there's nothing that we can do. It's just this stupid thing going on, okay? Have the freezing trolls made demands? Oh, I don't know, or I don't care. I'm paying no attention to them. I'm sure they've tried to contact me a million times. Someone said they made a video. Fuck them. I'm paying any attention. Has nothing to do with me. I'm just here streaming. That's it. I don't care. I don't listen. You know, none of that nonsense. Zero involvement. I'm too old for this shit.
Support me, please.
The internet hemorrhoid known as DSP has decided that he wanted to pick a fight with me. You see, he's been a huge downer since his chat paid a visit to Mr. Freeze recently. And he went on a huge paranoid schizophrenic tangent, banning all of his actual supporters. Like, imagine being one of the people retarded enough to give money to this talented at nothing puddle of fucking oobleck, and you're not even able to chat. Anyways, DSP, if you do 30 push-ups today on stream, I will stop crashing your chat for eternity. You better accept my offer, little pig.
He's talking about Unicode. I've already put a ton of Unicode in to block it. It doesn't do anything. So it's like people said, the way that this is being done, it likely could be code that doesn't even, you can't even see it. Because we don't even see a message. When the chat freezes, we don't see the message that triggers it. It just freezes. It's done. We don't even see anyone talking. So it's got to be something that's stupidly behind-the-scenes tech nonsense that none of us could stop, you know? That's my guess anyway. That it's going to be something that it's got to be a YouTube side fix. They've got to see it in action on a stream, like on one of my streams. They have to see it and be like, oh, okay, that's what just happened, you know? Let me put it to you guys this way. The moment that I know something concrete that makes sense to share with you, I will. So you don't have to ask. I know a lot of people come to stream asking any updates, anything. The moment I know something concrete, I will share it with you. You know, and hopefully it'll be good news.
No!
No way. Hold the phone. I'm going to stop recording for a moment. I'll come back to the playthrough in a second. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for this? Are you ready? Never before in history have I got such a W in my life. Are you ready for this? YouTube, because I reported the problem, has fully fixed it. I reported it specifically to YouTube. They just wrote me back thanking me for reporting it. They fixed it entirely. That's why the chat didn't freeze tonight. So let's now find out, because they just wrote to me. So let's see if this is true. You guys ready? This is great news, right? I mean, we won. We actually got a W for once. I mean, it's rare when you get one. I got a W. If you can believe it. Holy shit. Absolutely amazing. I guess I owe YouTube an apology in this case, because I had no faith in them, and apparently they actually do their job if you get it escalated. And that was the problem. It was a pain, but I did get it escalated, and they fixed it. That's absolutely amazing. I know, Dark Maggot, I actually don't know what caused YouTube to be so quick in this case. Because I have tried to get YouTube's attention on stuff before, and they never really paid attention to me. The fact that I actually got their attention and got it fixed this quick is unprecedented. I am shocked, but that's good. That's a good thing. All right. So we have extra time, everyone. So what we are going to do is we are going to have a half-hour hangout session where we celebrate the fact that YouTube chat is now fixed because YouTube recoded it just for me and stopped this vulnerability that this Bucketeer limp dick weirdo was using to fuck with my chat. What a total life fucking loser that guy is, huh? What a piece of human fucking garbage. It's almost like he has no power over anyone, and he's a pathetic waste of existence. All right, ready? Let's celebrate, everyone. Here we go. What is going on, everyone? DSP here with some absolutely amazing positive news tonight. As you know, the last couple of weeks, things have been kind of dicey around here because there was a new YouTube chat. So I've been talking to YouTube about it for 2 days, and after giving them all of the information and providing them with the information of the culprit, because they know who he is now, they have all his identity and everything, I'm happy to say the issue is completely fixed. YouTube messaged me back and said, guess what? We identified the problem. We have fixed it. This will no longer happen. Feel free to take off sub-only mode on your chat. You should be safe. We are protecting you from this kind of malicious activity moving forward. Thank you for reporting it. They actually thanked me for reporting the bug, because if I hadn't, this bug could have affected anyone who chats on YouTube. So that is absolutely amazing. Because YouTube listened and took action, we got the bug fixed for everyone. So that is amazing. And I'm so happy that we had a positive impact on anyone who streams on YouTube.
All right. Here's my question to you. Why me? You could easily go do this to anyone bigger. I'm a small dude. I had 250 viewers on YouTube when you froze my chat, right? Why aren't you going and doing this to someone who has thousands of viewers? Some big YouTuber, right? Who relies on their chat and they're interactive and everything. Why not fuck with them? Why are you fucking with me?
And that this idiot got his balls cut off the moment that he opened his stupid mouth and tried to talk junk and act like he was some big shot. He immediately got castrated. And now he's a worthless human, just like he always was. And I get to do awesome streams with my audience every single day. So right now, this is a celebration of victory over those who would oppose us. It's like I said, everybody, you don't let people get you down. You don't sit there and whine and seethe and complain. You take action and you move forward positively. And this is a direct example of how, because we all work together, we got it taken care of. This guy is now a fucking clown. And now we can move forward and have a great time together on stream daily without any problems. You know, what could I do? I couldn't, my eye was nerfed, essentially, right? Like, I had my hands tied behind my back, and I couldn't really do much to fix the problem. So thank you guys for understanding, but we're good. This is a celebration of victory and positivity right now. We'll hang out for like 20, 30 minutes to end the stream. We actually finished the game I was playing tonight early, so we can have a little bit of a hangout session. How did I fix the problem? I reported it to YouTube. I showed them exactly what I was talking about, and I sent them all the information of the guy who was doing it, the fact that he had blabbed about it, evidence of who he was, his YouTube channel, everything. They have everything. So they believed me. Like, this is the difference, is when you have all the evidence, they'll believe you. The guy was so dumb, he put the evidence all over the internet. If he had just kept his fucking mouth shut and no one knew who was doing it, maybe this wouldn't have gotten fixed. But the guy is such a dunce, and he couldn't help himself. He had zero self-control. He just had to be braggadocious about it in my detractor chats. There you go. He shot himself in the foot because he's a complete fucking idiot. Someone tipped $2 says, time for mandatory happy dance stunt on the hose. I don't need to stunt on anyone. I already had a good time exposing the idiot last night on my live stream. And now I'm happy that the guy is literally completely impotent for the rest of his life. That's the end of him. Flushed, just like all the other fucking turds. Yeah, you're a loser. You have no fucking life. You have no purpose on the planet. So you waste your life. Instead of doing something productive and positive for yourself, for society, you just ruin things for others because you are a waste of everyone's time. What I will say this now, okay? I publicly apologize because I was very critical of YouTube the last couple of days to weeks, because in the past, I got little to no help from them at all on issues. Like I said, years ago, there was a technical issue I identified. And if it kind of got widespread, I knew it was going to hurt a lot of people. And I gave it to YouTube, and they did not even listen or believe me or understand it. So it was a waste of my time. Eventually, the YouTube issue did get fixed, but it was like many months later, and I get the feeling it was, you know, a side thing. Somehow they figured it out, but it had nothing to do with me. So I do have to apologize. They actually worked fast. They did the right thing. That's the kind of response you expect from a giant company that's so, you know, prominent. And so that's great. And thank you to YouTube and to the team YouTube, you know, X account, and everyone who worked with me to solve this. That's absolutely outstanding, top-notch service right there. No, I see someone tip $2 says, any way to ever get out of a detractor cloud? It's crazy how so many people just, you know, hate watching. You tell me. I have done everything I possibly can over the years to try to improve myself. I listened to all these criticisms, and I basically stopped doing all the things they claimed they didn't like me doing. Guess what? It's 2026. They still hate me, despite the fact that everything has changed, right? Production values, sky high. I work my butt off with the amount that I stream, the variety that I stream. I take feedback constantly from my supporters. You know, I've cut down on the amount that I ask for any kind of contributions and things like that. I can keep going. You know, I've improvement. Oh, we still hate him. So what it is you just wanted to hate me. It wasn't that you actually wanted me to improve. You didn't actually think that it was a big deal. You just wanted to shit on me constantly and say I was never good enough. Because that's honestly what I believe. And here's the thing, like if anyone else has this issue, go right to YouTube, either Team YouTube on X or whatever, and say this is what DSP Gaming was going through. He just had his chat fixed. So if yours is still going through it, I don't know. They're claiming they fixed the issue. And it obviously is fixed because, as you can see, my chat's not freezing. But what if it happens to someone else anyway? Go to YouTube and say, it was DSP Gaming. Don't say DSP or Darkside Phil. Say DSP Gaming. Say it was the DSP Gaming channel that was affected. And they can look into it and figure it out, you see? Use my channel as the reference to fix the problem for yourself if it continues. Someone just sent me $2 and said, your response to having to get up at 5 a.m. is why no one believes that you would ever have wanted to have kids because you're not level for that. You're not ready for that level of like responsibility. You do realize that I used to get up all the time super early in the morning for work and stuff, right? Like before I was a YouTuber, I always got up early for work. You know, my job started at what, 8:30 in the morning? Yeah. And I was up super early every day to go. Never was late. You know, the difference here is not getting up early, but getting up early to do something. And then on top of that, also having to do your normal day. You know what I'm saying? It's not a matter of, oh, I have to get up early to go to an appointment. Yeah, that does suck, but it is what it is. It's fine. As long as the rest of your day is laid out and you're good. Not, oh, I have to get up early, go to this appointment, but now I'm also expected to have the same level of energy, positivity, and go into my normal day and have it. It's never going to happen. You're going to be drained, you know? Why set yourself up for failure? That would be really stupid. So that's why I don't do that, you know? Count up the King's tax. It's not 0. I haven't been updating it. You're right. I haven't. We're at 3. A whopping 3. Well, anyway, if you guys want to celebrate return to normalcy around here, please support today's stream, right? Let's get support for the stream. Yeah, let's go. By the way, I figured it out because you notice I've been going like this to flex and people are like, wow, it looks like Phil doesn't have any muscles. It's the camera angle. You ready for this? Once I twist my arms back, now you can actually see that I actually have muscles. But you couldn't see it with the camera angle the way that it was. All I got to do is twist my arms back, and now they look normal. That was the cat. I was like, and why he has a light bulb head? Because my head is close to the camera. If I sit back, you see, there you go. But that was what it was.
So, as most of you probably know by now, Raw Phil has unfortunately lost his channel. I'm going to link his Odyssey and his Kick accounts in the description of this video. And as soon as I am aware of him returning to YouTube in any capacity, I will make you aware.